feet, you know. And sometimes they had a platform down here. Yeah. Yeah. And sometimes they had a platform here, and there was a pony on it, and there was a fusees lit up all around there. Yeah, the bike and the pony, and
She's
she
holding
held
all
him
the way.
with her
She's
teeth.
holding with the feet. I see that. That's incredible.
Yeah, that's his father.
That's just not an acrobat's
Yeah. He was on the Ringland Show back in 1898.
You don't see shows like that anymore. Huh?
Yeah.
You don't.
Now here's Tommy.
That's Tommy, right? Is that
Yeah. A circus fan jumped out here, and Tommy shied went this way, and I fell down under him.
That's you right there, right?
Yeah, I'm coming up
Well,
now.
were you on top of it? You fell down from the top, or were you
No,
just?
I was with my hook in his ear. I was working.
You were working, Tommy.
Yeah, they never had a trainer. They called us one night.
They called you at the last second to come in and work on it.
Yeah. Hoover's man was going to work him. Big John, you know Big
Right.
John?
Good job, guys.
And one of Pettis's men was going to work him, but they backed out. They wouldn't work the
They wouldn't
three.
work. They
No.
wouldn't work free.
So he was hooked in Fort Wayne, and he was in the basement, and the shrine and
Let's see what.
castle practically came to blows, you know, over
I have to
and
go.
Charlie,
There's a
You were
plug
just-
over
colored
here.
guy, yeah,
Over
colored
here.
guy said, why don't you call Kelly's, maybe they can help us.
Behind here?
I was in
No,
bed
no, I'll-
and caused a
where
big
she's at.
deal.
Oh,
My wife works
Okay,
elephants,
let me
I
plug
didn't
it
even
in.
know those elephants.
yeah.
But if she can't do anything with them,
Mom,
I'll
watch
see
it.
what I can do.
I gotta plug this in for him.
So, I
Hopefully I
got
never
there
will.
and the show was on.
And the show was on. And you
Maybe
were
she's
working
got
on it.
another
Show was
extension
on,
cord
and,
here.
Okay.
I didn't know Tony Diano. He said, run up and change your wardrobe. I ran up and changed my wardrobe and came down. They said to me, you work in this end ring. Don't even style. Just get out, you know, they said to me. And they were all up there waiting for me to get bounced out of the ring. So I went down to the elephants. I had to clean them out,
Right.
get them ready to work.
And they had you work, Tommy? You
The
never worked?
show was, no, the show was already on. And I said to
There's an
Big
extension.
John,
It's long,
you know
plenty
what
long.
these things do, John? Oh, I said, well, and
I'll
Dave,
have to
do
put
you
her
know
where
what
she's
they
at.
do? You
Yeah,
asked
Google
Dave,
it.
he was there. Yeah. Dave, do you know what they do? No, I don't.
Nobody
I
knew.
says,
Nobody
Dave,
did the routine.
you've been around them a long time, working with them, you ought to
You
have
should
some
know.
idea, you know? And then I went over, he's been moving the tubs for a long time. So anyway, he didn't know.
He didn't know. Was Tony Diano there? Tony Diano was.
I didn't, he must have been there, I didn't see him after he, so anyway, I said to Charlie, what's this one's name? What's that one's name?
No, but
It's
they-
Tuss, Tommy.
Yeah, Tommy.
So I had to get in and clean
It's
them
plugged
out.
in
See,
now.
You can see I only had a little.
It's plugged
hook,
in.
Yeah, thank you.
A little
I'm
hook and a
recording.
whip on the end of it.
He was a
Wait a
good
minute, wait a minute.
Huh?
He
Go
was a
ahead,
good
you're
elephant,
okay.
though, huh? For a
Just fun
fun
of it.
man.
Just fun of it. You're fine of it.
He was good with you.
Yeah, so.
That's incredible. Did you hear that, David?
I
I'm
stood him
listening.
up. I didn't know those elephants. So going up,
That's incredible.
Pettis worked at the far end.
I know Pedersen.
And he said to me, would you stay away from my elephants? We're in the basement, you know.
Right.
Along comes Murray Hill, and he says, you stay back away from my elephants. He says, your elephants bug mine.
Serious?
So I had to wait until they got up, and they were working in the ring, and I put my hook in Tommy's ear and run my Calvin around and under the seats there. And in the ring, first opening, Tommy was gonna go, but I put my hook up there and brought him in line. And I working my elephants, I knew what to do with them.
You knew what to do.
I knew they had
Exactly.
to bleed. And I knew they all came down and crouched.
Sure.
And I knew the other guy, second elephant, got up, went around on the other side and did the,
So you knew what they did, right? You
I
knew
know
what
what they did because they all work about the same.
They all work, yeah. You know the.
Yes, I knew Tommy went on the tub for the London Bridge and the other guys went underneath. And I knew.
That's amazing. That is amazing, David.
So they were all sitting in the back waiting for me to get bounced out. I did the walls. After that, I brought him around and Tommy in the middle and the other two up on the tubs and on top of him. And then I did the waltz, the lay down, the setup, and I took the right one out for the up and over, and here they are all out in the front looking, you know. And as I'm with this other elephant, I dropped my notes. I put some notes in my hand in case I got flustered. I dropped my notes. I just picked them up, jumped over the shit. I mean, you know, a woman never worked him before, so we crapped all over the ring. So I just jumped up over there and cracked my whip and kept on
going.
Kept on going.
That's incredible.
I could hear
That is really incredible. It's something. I mean, just to imagine just walking in there
the show was
without even
already.
training, whatever, working with these elephants before and taking over. And this elephant over here, I don't know if you ever saw him before, but he ended up on. He was on Ringling the last King
He
Tut.
bounced
You
people
saw him,
up.
right, David?
He bounced people
He's
That's
dead
around
King
too.
Tut, but he was known
dead
as
now.
Tommy.
He
He
died.
bounced people around too, you know.
Did you know
But
that?
yeah, a few of them. He was
You know
on
that he
He
died?
threw leaky.
No, they put him in the
It
museum.
was good for a male.
Yeah.
he's-
Well, anyway, the next time I went up, I put more in the
Do you know
head.
the
Next
colored
time I
fellow
went
from
up, I put some
Philadelphia?
more
Yeah, I
in
met
the
him
head.
some
More
last year.
slowly.
Yeah,
He's
so
the one who told us.
anyway,
He
the
called us
show,
up.
the last,
to us for
next to
about
the
an
last
hour.
show, I was running around, you can see, you can't even see the other elephants, we're around a bend.
Right.
And Charlie's all the way over on this side.
He's over here. He's out of the picture.
Yeah, this guy jumps out, and Tommy went like this, and I fell down. He nearly stepped at my breast all the way down. But we were running, it wasn't his fault. He stepped on my foot and mashed it.
He
So-
stepped on your foot right here. Right
Yeah.
here, you can see that.
So anyway, I just went down like a rubber ball. I come up like this, come back down, and I went in the ring like this, and
And you worked. You finished. Yeah.
I went right in the ring and worked the elephants. I took him downstairs, and I said to, I chained him up, and I went up in the dressing room, and I said to the girls, would you have a pair of slop shoes I could wear? They said, you need more than a pair of slop shoes. So they took me over to the hospital, fixed my foot, and I was back for the last show Sunday.
That's the last show.
Yeah, Sunday, and I worked the group. Tony didn't have anybody to take care of him,
That's
so
what I'm reading over here.
Yeah, we
They
brought
were
it-
Desperate.
we brought him in our barn here. Tony wanted me to go on. And, but I had my own elephant, and I had a sore foot.
You know, it's great.
He's been around for years. I mean,
Yeah.
Tommy, he was on the Christiani show for a number of years.
Yeah.
When Tony Diana's
Yeah, so, yeah.
That's amazing. I'm reading this over here. And I have an appreciation because I know that you cannot just walk in.
Well,
Work anybody's
Gunther
elephant.
never did. Gunther always had somebody all around.
Yeah, and but to go in there with 15 minutes and just read notes on how the act goes and work, you know, and you're talking not just little, these are big elephants,
Right.
You know, and they're over there. I mean, that's amazing. I mean, this is something that should really be posted up somewhere on.
They
in the
don't-
museum.
they
Really.
didn't-
I appreciate it. I do. I have an
Yeah.
appreciation of that. That's incredible.